Alright, oh, I just realized my dick bubble. You know what? We're not gonna go dick bubble today. Yeah, we are. I was gonna do Omen today, but you know I don't feel like setting up Omen for this for the league scene, so we're gonna do dick bubble for now. Is there a guide in the near future? The thing about me making guides is, again, I peaked at like mid diamond, high diamond, like the top 1% of the player base, which to me isn't high enough to really justify a guide because it's not like I'm the best kindred on any server. But like on top of that, I don't think I'm good at explaining things to do guides. And I know people like the older guides I did, but it's like, I don't know, to me they come off as it's just weird to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at explaining things, and I don't know if that makes sense to people. That's why I haven't done like a quote-unquote kindred guide since like season 9. It's like, I feel like I'm bad at explaining my thought process because obviously I play the game my way and I like figure out what I like and stuff. And I don't know if I'm really good at explaining that. I don't know if that makes sense the way like what I said. But I mean, if people really are that desperate for like an updated Kindred guide, I will make a full Kindred guide again if people really want it. So I guess if you really want a Kindred guide that bad, comment it on my next video that I upload, which might be later today or whatever. I might like comment that you want a guide or something. Who knows? Maybe this video will end up being the game. It ends up being a good game. Who knows? Because if enough people really want it, I'll do it because I got nothing better to do. Just understand though, if I make a Kindred guide, it's gonna be a lot of the basic things like how like the mechanics and everything of the like champion, like the noob friendly and the mechanics that some people might not know, like in general, and like stuff like that, and just my opinion on what I like for builds, not the definitive. Oh my god, every pro player builds this build. Like it's going to be my way of how I play the champion, not something that's just oh my god, this is by far the best way to play Kindred, and if you play Kindred this way, you will gain a 7,000 LP. Nice. How many games do I think it'd take to learn Kindred? That's person by person dependent. It depends how fast you learn the game and how much you know of League in general. Are you new to League or are you new to Kindred?
How long will we be together?
And yes, 200 games in League is new. Like, do you have 200 overall games on Kindred or 200 games on League in general or like jungle in general? You have training games in the League about this? I mean, if you have 200 games in the League or like in jungle and 230 in total, you're still relatively new. But like, okay, so for example, for me, Kindred was my first quote unquote real main champion. I played 3 games of Cho'Gath before I played Kindred, but it took me a solid probably month, but I spammed League like all day, every day for that month because I like just graduated high school and stuff, and I had nothing better to do with my free time. It took me like a solid month and probably like 400 games to like get to the point where I was like, yeah, I can actually, you know, maybe push past gold because I got gold in my first season and I didn't feel like that was good enough because I'm stubborn as hell. I'm killing her. Okay, I'm killing her. Anyways, and yeah, it took me like probably solid 400, 500 games to get used to all the League mechanics in jungling and Kindred. But yeah.
What does not willingly go.
Oh yeah, okay, so the first time I ever played League was back in 2012, which is when I played 3 games of Cho'Gath. And we were playing it with this dude who is we used to play RuneScape with me and some of my old friends, and this dude was just he is your generic like ego inflated, I'm a bronze player but I'm held back by my team and everybody's shit and oh my god, I'm just so good and you guys are terrible kind of person. And he got so fucking frustrating that it made me hate the game for like years. And then like the patch that patch that Poppy got reworked is when I came back to try League again like 5 years later. And I ended up liking the game then, but like it was just so fucking frustrating dealing with that kind of a person. Oh my god, Wolf killed him. Let's go. Wolf got the kill. Let's fucking go, bro. Yeah, so that's how I ended up doing that. And then when I came back to playing League, like in 2016, after the 3 games of Cho'Gath, Kindred was free to play, and everybody in the group who was playing at that time, nobody wanted to jungle in that group, and they're like, "You're gonna play jungle," and I'm like, "What the fuck is jungle? I don't even know." I never played a MOBA other than like League or anything. I was like, "The fuck is jungle? What does that mean?" And they're like, "Pick this champion. This champion's free to play, and you like bows and arrows," because I really like bows and arrows. They're my favorite weapon aesthetic in every game. I used to run around in H1Z1 Battle Royale and stuff with a bow and arrow, and like I love fucking running around with bows and arrows and Arcan. I really, really like bows and arrows, to say the least. And they're like, it has a bow and arrow, and it's a jungler, so you're gonna play it. And I was like, fine, fuck you. And then it was free to play, and then I played it, and then I went and looked up the current YouTuber at the time, which was Redkin, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make YouTube videos and try to get motivation to climb. And that's how I decided to climb. And I started ranked at Bronze 5, which was the lowest rank in the game at the time. Iron didn't exist back then. And then I climbed to Gold my first season. Took me like 2 weeks to go from Bronze 5 to Gold 5, which for me was content because that's how you got the Victoria skin back then, is you had to play, or you had to get the Gold to get the Victoria skin. And then I went from Gold to Plat the next season, then Plat to Diamond, and then I got to the top 1%, which was like D2 at the time, and then I got really burnt out of League, and I was like, fuck this shit. And then I started playing for fun. And then at the start of this season, I tried hard to climb again, and I got back to top 1%, and then I got burnt out again. The moral of the story is, every time I grind this game, I get burnt out now. I play Ashe is my second most played ADC. Jhin is my first most played. I play more ADC than anything, especially off stream, and I really, really like Ashe. Ashe is my second favorite. Jhin is always going to be my favorite champ in the game, though. Jhin is by far my favorite champ out of anything in the game. You cocksucker. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Dash on the fucking Kindred. Dash on the Fed Kindred, why don't you? Fucking dickhead. I'm not petty, I swear.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
Alright, since you guys like are asking me about stuff too, in this game, if you look at the enemy team comp, they have mostly AP damage. In terms of Fiddle does AP, Zyra does AP obviously, and Corki, even though he builds AD items and he's a quote-unquote ADC, his passive essentially makes it so like 80% of his damage is magic damage. So I'm probably going to go for like wits and things this game, simply because it's going to have a lot of value between the fact of Zyra Snare, Ashe Arrow, Fiddle Fear plus the MR, so the tenacity plus the MR is really good against them. And then things like Set and mages like Fiddle and stuff, they stack a lot of health, so I'm probably then gonna build Pork for that.
Unstoppable.
Hungry we follow.
So realistically, my build's probably gonna be kind of back like towards what it was before, you know, probably gonna end up being, because I have an AD top laner and ADC in me, it's probably gonna end up being Kraken, Pork, Wits, and Cleaver. Or it might be a Kraken Cleaver, like Wits instead. I can win this fight, but I'm playing it very dangerously. Never mind. I'm not gonna win. No, I wasn't gonna win. I could have won it if I would have played it better, but I clicked on the freaking Fiddle a few times when I could have killed Corki first and then killed Fiddle. My target priority was really bad there. I could have killed them both, but I messed that up really bad. Alright, so I'm gonna sit on the Negatron cloak, then I'm gonna go Cleaver.
None can hide.
Now I'm all spooled up.
6 of 1 in 10 minutes is overkill? Hell no.
And scream.
You just realized your fourth most played ADC is Pantheon? I mean, hey, you having fun? You having fun? Who cares? Ah. Where did Annie go? Where's her Dan? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I got the Drake, plus I got the kill.
You have been slain.
I'm just not even gonna bother.
Beauty fades. That is why it is beautiful.
Jesus Christ, I can't with you. You chased them into their jungle and died.
Hurry them.
You can't be mad. You died chasing them into the jungle. That's literally on you. On top of the fact I got the dragon and the shutdown on the fiddle. Like, shush. And play the fucking game.
Its heart beats fast now.
It knows.
I don't know, man. These people. This is why everybody tells you just to unmute, like, or perma-mute in League, because you get no valuable information, like, from these people at all.
An ally has been
Oh, well, he
slain.
kills himself again. Hmm.
Those who run from death stood still in life.
I'm not scared of said. Jungle's frustrating play. Yep. Too many people always have something to say. No matter what they do, even if they make dumb plays.
Fear makes the chase more fun.
Okay. That's... Wasting too much time walking around there. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like the change to grubs where they made grubs spawn a minute later than dragon. I feel like I should have made dragon spawn a minute later, because I feel like a lot of times now, like, only one set of grubs ends up dying in the game, and on top of that, a lot of times it's just not even worth paying attention to them at that point. Like, I'm really not a big fan of that change.
An ally has been slain.
Mm-hmm. Chasing him. God. Thought they spawned. They changed it. I think it was this patch or last patch. They nerfed, or they changed the grub spawn timers to stagger them, which I feel like Drake should spawn a minute later. Okay, for grubs anyways. I mean, it depends. Like, a lot of times it's not even worth going for grubs if you can get a better play. Jesus Christ, you are still here. You are actually just waiting in that bush that whole time. Jesus. Like, holy shit, dude.
Can't wait for it to
Last breath.
It meets us. None can hide.
Though many try.
I don't know if it's warded. To be fair, I don't know what's warded anywhere. Kill this ward. Drake spawning. Got a good amount of gold I can go back on. They shouldn't kill themselves here. I should be able to go back. I'm just gonna finish the full wits. I didn't want to go full wits second, but I'm going to now.
We are not dreaming,
Shut down.
waking.
Watching League makes you want to queue. That's how League always is.
Enemy has
League is
been
one of those
slain.
games where like you'll watch a game and you'll be like, seems fun. I could go queue for it, and then you queue for it, and you're like, I fucking regret this immediately.
Bits of them stick in my claws.
And again, it's a lot of the reason for that too is just because of the way League works as a game. Of like, if you're behind in League, it feels so bad. It feels like damn near impossible to do anything. If you're behind in like Valorant or CS or Overwatch or anything, you can all of a sudden hit a nice shot. You can all of a sudden make that play. In League, you're behind 2 items. You're really gambling on comeback mechanics or your teammates popping off because you're gonna get kicked in the dick every 3 seconds if you don't, and it sucks. It feels awful.
True death is to never live.
Please don't kill yourself over there, Solo. Okay, we forced this out of this package.
All who run are mine.
Enemy kill.
Why are we...
Enemy double.
Okay, never mind. Why are we just randomly running it? I don't understand.
Has been destroyed.
That should be a free kill for some hero. Never mind. Division. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, what?
Wolf,
Oh my god.
what does not win?
There's no way. You can't make this up. What is this?
Follow the tracks.
An enemy has been slain.
Andy, don't run towards him. You're gonna get bolted.
Now, Wolf.
Never mind. He got perma CC. Bro did not get the move there. He got stunned by Andy and then Zillion stunned. And Zillion slowed. And then they ran forward. You know,
Few are, dear
Fiddlesticks is not a new champion. You would think that people would stop running forward and dying to the same play, but apparently not.
You shine brightly.
I don't think they're on Baron, but I have to be over here just to check for a sec. What is that? Oh, what is that war?
All will know in time.
That's so sad. The stupid knockup. I do love when a support can 1v1 me that much with being 1 in 5 because of Leandries, even when I have wits too. I do love how balanced AP supports are. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense that she deletes my health bar with a Leandries only. Oh, sorry, she has a support item too. My bad. It makes sense. Think about it, like, think how unfair it would be if support players actually had to have skills when they played AP champs. It wouldn't be fair for them. Support item. No, support item doesn't do nearly as much damage as they used to. It's already done only half as much damage as Leandries. Vast majority of the damage now comes from like the Leandries and stuff, but it's just Zyra being brain dead and all of her plans applying the burn and things. Because, you know, again, Zyra players would have to have skill and Riot can't be having that. Like, in my opinion, plants and like
Grant us the
pets
most
like Malzahar's Voidlings and like Zyra's plants should do like half damage when it comes to items. That's my opinion on it. And then buff them in other ways, but like the fact that the plant has a longer auto attack range than me and puts a max health burn on me is kind of fucking stupid.
shine once more before the end.
He dies surely, right? Like sure. Do you guys don't have the damage there? Really? How do you not have the damage there? Annie? Yeah. What is going on? How are these players diamond players? And good luck, J-Boss. Bro, how are these fucking diamond players? Like, they have to be related to fucking Columbus. They still haven't figured out what a map is.
The weft and weave of fate.
Shut down.
You genuinely have better. Okay. See, I think almost everybody universally agrees. Like even high rank Smurfs and things, and people who've been high rank, Emerald just sucks in playing because the egos are so high in Emerald because they think they're as good as Diamond players, and because Riot added it above plat, they think they're just so good. The egos in fucking Emerald are insane. Like I've never seen fucking egos like that in any game, and I play a lot of competitive games. I'm not gonna kill her. I knew he was there too, but oh wait, he doesn't have Andrew, so I might actually live.
An ally has been slain.
I knew he was there, but I wanted to kill the Zyra since she missed the root, but she lived on 1 HP.
Now I'm all spooled
An
up.
enemy has been slain.
Now,
I really need that 4th mark. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, now there's no more fucking living with 1 HP type shit.
place it elsewhere.
I got my extra range now. Why is my music so quiet? Well, I mean, my earbuds are shitty, but I need my music to be louder here. Here we go.
An ally has been slain.
I'm pretty I play Kindred. Because the thing is, one thing is, like, if you're gonna play a carry champion and you want to play like a carry, you have to learn to play like a carry. And that, what I mean by that is, how many times do you have a laner get really fed and think, man, I'm gonna win this game, and then all of a sudden the game is a loss anyways because somebody throws and the enemy team comes back and gets a shit ton of gold and stuff? It's because people have this idea of like when you have a shutdown, you have to play careful. You can't lose the shutdown or the enemy team's gonna come back and things. But then people also don't take advantage of when you have an item up, when you have 2 items up, when you are the fed carry, you know, you have to use your gold. You have to use your advantage or you're gonna just lose because you're gonna give the enemy team a free way to come back in the game. So you have to play aggressive, you have to play confident. If you don't, you're gonna lose more often than not because you didn't push your advantage. Okay, that's fine.
Double kill. Ace.
Oh, he burns.
An enemy has been slain.
Like, you have to use an advantage if you have it or you're gonna lose. Especially if the enemy team has champions that scale and things, you have to push for your advantage. You lack the confidence? The only way you're gonna get that confidence is just by doing it until, like, and you're gonna lose, but again, like people say, limit tests. Learn the limits of your champion. You're gonna have to, like, you have to practice it, essentially. You have to take the risk until you get used to it and confident or comfortable with it. It's like, it's the same thing for people with ranked anxiety. It sucks, but at the end of the day, you have to do it until you get used to it if you want to play it, or if you want to play carry and stuff. You just have to take the risk. Like, it's just honest, sad, like, or like, not sad, but the honest way it is. You're gonna lose a game, you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna make mistakes, but at the end of the day, the only way to figure out how to get around it and how to play it is to do it.
The chase ends.
More like a
Go in the voice chat me and try to talk shit. Sam, I don't think I've ever muted you in voice chat, have I? Oh, Jace, you're gonna die.
Ally has been slain.
run from death.
This is worded and I know it is.
Life.
Oh, it's not worded.
Shut down.
I'm so sad because I attack moved there and hit the fucking chicken. I couldn't get in the range to finish him. That's 100% free there. I attack moved though like an idiot. Wait, do Baron, do Baron. Annie can hold. Oh my god. Only one needs to back.
Turret has been destroyed.
Annie can hold with his die.
Chase more fun.
He can clear the way.
Has destroyed turret.
You're afraid you'll just get into or in playing by everybody. Well, see, here's the thing. You're gonna get, dude. I was 6-1 at the start of this game. Stole the dragon and got the shutdown on Fiddle, and my Samira was still bitching. It doesn't matter what you do or how good you play. People are gonna blame you and get mad at you all the time. Here's the thing. They're in your game. They're in your matchmaking. They're not better than you.
Your team has destroyed.
Their opinion means nothing. Just do you. Take a risk. You want to get better, you have to learn. And the only way to learn is to practice. You're not going to do everything perfectly. You're going to fuck up while you're practicing, especially. You don't have to be perfect. And anybody who gets mad at you, well, that sucks to be them. Odds are, like, especially since you said you're new to the game, odds are they made 976 mistakes in the game with you. Who cares? They can pretend to be better and good all they want, but it doesn't change the fact that they're just as bad. And if they're quote-unquote smurfing and trying to shit-talk you, well, then that fucking sucks for them, because at the end of the day, you're trying to fucking shit-talk people who you know are objectively worse than you to get it fucking feel good more, like, in your brain, and that sucks, but oh well.
Killing spree.
Like, just tell them, if they try to flame you, just tell them to suck a big toe.
Dominating.
That's what I do, and it works out pretty well. Like, trust me, I get tilted as fuck at this game. I'm not gonna pretend to be a saint. Anybody who watches my stream will know, like, knows that when I get burnt out and I get tilted, I will bitch about this game to no fucking end. But at the end of the day, fuck the idiots. Because if you really have an issue, or if they have an issue, they can just bitch out loud, and they have no business typing or flaming somebody. Unless, I mean, to be fair, somebody should talk to me, I should talk back, but I'm an asshole, so we already know that. How did Andy die? How did you die, Andy?
Has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
He's faster than me in the long run, but it's okay. As long as he can't back, he can't stop them from ending, I don't think. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, okay, we win. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, I guess that's gonna be a decent enough video for the day. Why not? Try to play more aggressively. Just don't beat yourself up if you make mistakes and you lose games, or you feel like you're hard stuck for a while and stuff. Everybody goes through those phases. Some learn faster than others, but like, don't beat yourself up. It happens. People are gonna get pissed off no matter what. I did 30k damage, not bad. Did what? Third most in the game? Yeah, third most in the game. Could have been better. I could have played a lot better. But, oh well. It happens. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna upload this so people should like and comment. I guess comment if you want a Kindred guide on the video when I upload it later. And if you don't want it, comment some sucks.